Well, Rafa doing a bit of soccer there, together with Carlos Moya. Little touch game.
Carlos Moya now the coach of Rafael Nadal.
Uncle Toni there watching. Whoever gets the closest. They have these things, you know, with a bit of superstition. Rafa plays this game, same table, every day he plays before his match. Roger has also certain patterns. For in Wimbledon, he always goes to the player lounge and plays a bit of cards exactly the same time before a match. If he knows the direct time, and he's going to go back into the locker room. Rafa never stepping on lines, or at least not very often. Always meticulous about his bottle.
Oh yeah, very. He's got more movements than a Swiss watch, as far as getting his idiosyncrasies all squared away before he goes in there. So have you played this game, Yako? This one?
It's very easy. It's just like what you do with balls.
With balls.
Carlos Costa walking there on the black, and actually very funny to see the guy on the left. That's one of my best mates. He's actually guest of Paul and mine, and he actually gets some airtime right now.
There you go.
That's our friend Mark.
Carlos, the agent, Carlos Costa, and a pretty tough player himself on the clay.
A former top 10 player.
Yeah.
Well, now you can do these kind of games in this area. This is the area where the players have to report before they go on court. It's the practice courts desk. And in the beginning of the week, obviously, with so many players and coaches trying to look for courts and trying to get the practice in, it's a very crowded area. But now through the second week, as you can see, hardly anybody there, so you can play some soccer.
He's very competitive, Nadal. Doesn't matter what he does. Is he trying to knock that one out of the way? He is. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit too hard.
It's closer than Uncle Toni to the wall. I think that's what it has to be, the closest to the wall. Now it's up to Carlos Moya, former #1 in the world, current coach of Rafa. No, he's not in.
There's Jen, who looks after us, looks after our production and world feed. Carlos wants to change the rules. Really. A little bit of tap of the foot. All these boys are pretty handy with a soccer ball, as I'm sure you were. Well, I know you were. All the Europeans.
Carlos has to be ashamed of himself after the one he just hit. Actually, Fred, right now we're doing commentary on a totally different sport than exactly, on men's doubles in tennis.
Marvellous what you have to do in a rain delay. There's the rackets already there.
This will be tough to beat. I think it's going to be Uncle Toni who's going to be the winner.
No, that one's
because Rafa's one is going to go right in the flower pot.